Hi, beautiful souls. Well, hopefully this video will sound really clear because I've got new kit. Woo! So I've got a new camera, and I'm sure that this is going to help with the audio. Thank you for watching. My name is ZsaZsa. Today I want to share a little light on stories. So there are many different stories that we tell. And what I want to say is that there are stories that can empower one another through our sharing. And then there are stories that can really limit us and also limit others. So when you are sharing stories, consider the intention behind it. If you're sharing a story with a group of people, you might want to consider, how can this help this group from where they are now so that they might feel more empowerment and light from this sharing? If you're going around sharing stories that are disempowering or at the expense of other people, they are limiting stories, also known as gossip, and you have opportunities to resolve those and make those peaceful and let those go to rest. Similarly, if you're holding stories in your mind about what you think is going on when actually it's just your insecurities and projections, you have to make peace with that too and let those go. So you either get to choose two ways of living. You get to choose a way of living in love and empowerment, or you get to choose a way of living in fear and disempowerment. And often stories can assist us to feel empowered or disempowered. So listen very carefully, not only to the stories you tell yourself, but the stories you listen to, and also the stories you follow in ways of media, whether those be through your socials, whether those be on the television, whatever. Because remember that everything you feed yourself is what you become. Everything. Who you are now is a result of what you have been doing in the past, where you have been placing your energy and your focus in the past. So if you are feeling disempowered, it's because you've been disempowering yourself by the ways you have been living in the past. So your point of power is always in the present moment, and so you have the power to change everything. You have the power to be well. You have the power to be successful. You have the power to have a regulated nervous system. You have the power to transcend anything. You have the power, and you can make it so if you choose to allow it in. That's all it is. Allow it in. Align with it. If something doesn't feel right, if somebody's telling you something, oh goodness, this story, I'm not sure I want to listen to this story. Sorry, please stop a second. Thank you, but I am not in a position that I can receive your story. Thank you. Let that go. You know, there's so many ways that we can address things, but we are scared to, because so many of us have been brought up in ways that, make us come second to what's going on. Like we feel that we must follow the crowd, we must fall in line, and that's so not true. We're here to be individuals as part of the collective, because we all have our own way of expressing light, collecting light, sharing light. So we have to step into our unique potential so that we can really truly be the stars that we are born to be here on this earth plane. What is your story? What do you want your story to be about the life you are living? What can you say about your story so far? Is it an empowering story? Is it a story that you would like to change? Just consider this. Sometimes people don't take enough time out in their day, enough linear time, to really consider what it is that they would like to experience. They just bumble along by default, being swished here and there by the tide, and completely oblivious that they actually have an opportunity and they have possibilities to change everything, and that they can do and be anything they wish. I always remember a friend of mine saying, "Oh yeah, but Zara, I can't change, this is the way I am," and then always moaning on about the same little small story about her childhood. And you know, he's a grown-up man, of course you can change. For goodness sake, you know, you might think it's hard, but then that's just because you've been thinking, and keeping yourself small and keeping yourself attached to your pain body and your trauma wounds. You know, if you can just go, okay, look, I'm aware that I've got some addiction to my pain, and I want to choose to release that, let that go, and create something better. You know, but you can't change anyone. People have to do it for themselves. People have to take responsibility for their own creations. You know, the way you're living your life is a creation. And if you're creating a limiting story for yourself, then that's your choice. That is your choice. So this is my video for today. I love you all, and I wish you really strength and courage and joy and good health and wisdom and alignment, tranquility and peace, that you can really see what it is that you need to realize in order to make the necessary changes to change your story, so that you may share empowering stories with others, that you might feel the joy that you are, the love and the light that you are, and the freedom that comes with letting all of the fears and the limitations slide and disappear. Thank you. My name is ZsaZsa, and if you like this video, please share it, subscribe, comment if you feel called to do so, and anyone that has watched any of the other videos, please let me know if this has been better with the audio. That would be cool to let me know about that. Thank you. Big love.